M. Fletcher Brown with another artist video blog at KIX96country.com. Our guest today, all the way from, well, Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yes.
Please welcome Dan Varner to KIX Country. How are you, Dan?
Thank you, man. Good to be here.
All right, so and I was reading about you. You're originally from Cincinnati.
Born and raised, yes,
Yeah.
sir.
You got your married family up there, and you've
Yep.
been playing music for a few years now. But you were actually kind of raised. You have family connections to Tennessee. Is that correct?
Dad is the youngest of 12 from Signal Mountain, Tennessee.
Wow, really?
Yes. And when he was pretty young, when they moved to Ohio, brought the whole family with them. And growing up with me and that family, them playing guitars, all of them played, singing, gospel, traditional country. That's where it all comes from for me.
Okay,
So I'm
so
a traditional-based country artist.
so your dad and your dad's family, pretty much, they raised you up on good traditional country music.
Yes, sir.
But I mean, come on, Cincinnati, Ohio. I mean, you've got the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland.
Yeah,
there's a
I'm
lot
not
of really
gonna-
there's a lot of great rock and roll and stuff that comes out.
Oh, I'm
of
not gonna
Ohio.
lie to you. High school days, Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Motley Crue. I go big hair '80s too, man. When they come through town,
I think he and I might have gone to school together. I'm just saying. All right, so
I love it all.
All right, so well, your particular brand of music,
Yeah.
and we'll talk about the single "Stain" here in just a little bit.
Right.
Where is that? I mean, how much of one or the other influences Dan Varner?
Well, traditional country, Merle Haggard, the stuff I grew up on. That's where probably my songwriting stuff comes from. Now, if I hear something I want to put a rock edge on with this latest country with rock guitars, it's everywhere. It's actually not traditional country anymore, if I'm being honest about country music and how it's evolved. The influence comes from the big hair '80s.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it's both.
Well,
And
I mean,
it works though, man.
it's-
That's
but
that mix we have.
It's
now.
our generation,
It
you know,
is.
and it's
It
and
is.
it
Love it.
sounds familiar to us, and I think it translates. It does work.
Yeah.
All right. So, at what point born and raised in Cincinnati or in the Ohio in Ohio, when did you decide? You know what? I'm gonna take my guitar to Nashville and see what I can make happen.
Well, it kind of started on a dare. Had some friends, and back when we started was when Nashville Star, you remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
But Buddy Jewell won that first one. Beat out, I think, Miranda
That
Lambert.
gave us Miranda Lambert gave it Chris Young.
Chris Young, that's
Yeah.
right. I think Miranda finished fourth, if you believe
Third.
that.
I believe it was third or fourth. Yeah, you're right. Third or fourth.
Buddy Jewell won it, and we're actually on the same label now, me and Buddy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Bam Records, so yeah, it's kind of weird. That's how I got my start. They kind of talked me into going down there and trying out. Cincinnati was one of the regional competitions for it to feed into the TV show, and I took second. So at that point, I kind of hung up the karaoke hat. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I do.
And I went for it, and it kind of grew. The first big performance that I had, and you'll get to meet Brad Kelly later. He's here with me to play guitar. Is we got a call to open up for Blake Shelton, who was running late in 4th Street Live, Louisville, one of their big areas there. And Brad is he's a big rock and roller. He had no clue of country at the time, and he didn't know who Blake Shelton was. But this was early Blake. We're talking, the hat and the mullet. Blake. Yeah.
The hat and the mullet. Blake. I remember that.
The early,
I remember that, Blake.
That's right. And, we pulled in backstage, they're waving us in. You kind of got the rock star treatment, that first taste of it. And walked out to about 15,000 people.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Took a big gulp
So,
and walked out on stage. And we killed it as a duo. And they invited us back 5 years in a row to give us our own headline the 5th year.
Really?
And the band just blew up.
all right. So now you're, it's Dan Varner Band, correct?
Dan Varner Band.
And you're a songwriter, like you say.
Yes.
You write most or all of your own music.
Well, Stained is not written by me. It's written by Nick Sturms, who, when I got signed to BAM Records last year, I found out that, kind of the hard way that they're not going to use all your songs, but
Yeah.
they have songwriters, and under the label, Nick Sturms was under the label, and he is an incredible songwriter, and this song just jumped out at me. Those catalogs that they give you, like, here, pick a song that you feel, is in your realm. And Stained was the first one that popped up. And so we decided to run with it, but they are allowing me to do a couple of my own originals to put on the EP, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's very
And that's
cool.
every songwriter's dreams, get your music out there.
Well, talk to us about Stain, the single, which is available now. What is the song about for anyone who hasn't heard it yet?
Well, Stained, the best way to describe that song is when you look at the world we live in now, especially for females, it's this Barbie doll world. It's the supermodel world that they try to live up to those standards. And it's just not reality. Everybody has imperfections, including us as well as, across the board in humanity. We all have imperfections. And this song kind of lets you know it's okay. And you're great the way God created you. Right? It is what it is, and everything's fine. Everything will be fine. So it kind of hits on depression, which is running rampant right now. It hits on everything. It lets everybody know that it's fine. Well, we love you just the way you are, man.
That's a great message.
Thank you.
And new artist, Dan Varner.
Yeah.
If you're interested in Stained, be sure and call us at KIX96. We'll be happy to play it for you. Look for Dan online. Where can they find you on the internet?
DanVarner.com. Dan Varner Band on Facebook and Twitter as well.
And look for a live performance, Dan, here, elsewhere on our YouTube channel. And Dan, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Find him online. Find him on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You got all that?
All of it, man. You can find me.
All right, and you'll see you next time on another artist video blog here at KIX96country.com.